You know that feeling when you find the perfect article online, bookmark it, and then never see it again? Well, what if I told you there's a way to not just save content, but actually turn it into something useful for your projects and goals? Today we're diving deep into the Notion web clipper, and I'm going to show you how this simple browser extension can completely transform how you research, organize information, and build your knowledge base. Whether you're a student conducting research, a professional gathering industry insights, or just someone who loves learning, the web clipper is about to become your new best friend. First, let's talk about what makes the Notion web clipper different from your typical bookmarking tool. When you clip something to Notion, you're not just saving a link, you're importing the entire content structure. The clipper preserves headings, formatting, images, and even tables, which means you can immediately start working with the information instead of having to reformat everything. Here's where it gets really powerful. Let's say you're researching productivity methods for a project at work. Instead of having 15 different browser tabs open, you can clip each article directly into a dedicated Notion database. But here's the key: you want to set up your database properties beforehand. Add properties like source URL, date clipped, relevance rating, and tags. This way, when you clip an article about the Pomodoro technique, you can immediately tag it with time management and focus, rate its relevance to your current project, and add any quick notes about why you saved it. The real magic happens when you start using the web clipper strategically across different areas of your life. For students, imagine clipping research papers directly into your thesis database, where each clip automatically gets categorized by topic and connects to your outline. The clipper maintains all the academic formatting, so your citations and references stay intact. For professionals, you can create a competitive analysis database where you clip competitor blog posts, news articles, and industry reports. Set up template properties that automatically prompt you to add your analysis. What's the key takeaway? How does this affect your strategy? What action items does this create? This transforms passive consumption into active intelligence gathering. One of my favorite advanced techniques is using the web clipper with Notion's relation properties. Let's say you have a projects database and a resources database. When you clip an article that's relevant to multiple projects, you can immediately link it to those project pages. This creates a web of connected information that's incredibly valuable when you're deep in project work and need to quickly reference everything you've gathered. The clipper also handles different content types beautifully. Recipe websites get clipped with ingredients and instructions preserved. Product pages maintain their specifications and pricing information. Even social media posts can be clipped with their context intact, which is fantastic for social media managers building content inspiration libraries. Here's something most people miss: you can customize what gets clipped. Before hitting that clip button, you can select specific sections of a web page. Maybe you only want the key statistics from a lengthy report, or just the methodology section from a research paper. This selective clipping keeps your Notion workspace clean and focused on what actually matters. Another game-changing feature is adding your own notes during the clipping process. That text box at the bottom isn't just for show. Use it to capture your immediate thoughts, questions, or how this information connects to your existing knowledge. These instant insights are often more valuable than the clipped content itself because they represent your unique perspective and thinking process. Let's talk about organization strategies that actually work long-term. Don't just dump everything into one giant database. Create specific databases for different purposes, maybe one for industry news, another for learning resources, and another for project research. Each database can have its own template and properties that make sense for that type of content. The search functionality in Notion means your clipped content becomes part of your personal knowledge base. 6 months from now, when you vaguely remember reading something about sustainable packaging trends, you can search for it across all your clipped content and find it instantly, complete with your original notes and tags. One workflow I've seen work incredibly well is the weekly review of clipped content. Set aside time each week to go through what you've clipped, add additional notes with fresh perspective, and create connections between different pieces of information. This active review process is what turns collected information into actual knowledge and insights. The Notion web clipper isn't just about saving information, it's about building a personalized research and knowledge system that grows more valuable over time. When you combine systematic clipping with thoughtful organization and regular review, you create a competitive advantage in whatever field you're working in. The key is consistency and intentionality. Don't clip everything you find interesting, clip with purpose, organize with intention, and review with curiosity. If this deep dive into the web clipper sparked some ideas for your own knowledge management system, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what you're planning to build with these techniques.